Welcome back to Lizards of the Toast. And we are going to do some gold fishing and a little bit of mulliganing and see how it works out with Artifact Whack. We're going to let those goblins go crazy. What time is it? It's magic time. All right, but seriously, folks, we'll get right into it. I think we'll do 4, maybe 5. I did already shake these up, but I know nobody trusts me. So I will go ahead and do it again. All right. All right. Bing bong, ba doo doo, boom 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 boom. Hey. All right. So, who likes to see a goblin break stuff? I do. All right. We got our thing. Go ahead and draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A 6. A 7. Okay. Yeah. We got what we need here, I think. Yeah, we got some free things. Let's go ahead and do it. We're gonna play one there, and let's play our Memnite. Let's play our Bauble, and let's play our Ornithopter. Look at that. That's turn 1. So we will crack our Bauble. Let's take a peek. Oh, signal. All right. Pass turn. Draw with our opponent. Our upkeep. Oh, a Bauble. Okay. So we will play a Mountain. Sure. All right. And I think we'll play our other Bauble. We will tap 1 and play our Signal Pest. And we will swing in here and crack our Bauble. We'll take a peek. Oh, boy. All right. So that damage will be 3. So there we have 3 damage. Sure. Why not? Draw on our opponent's turn. I'm glad we cracked that Bauble because we certainly need another land. Okay. Oh, this is not looking fancy. Oops. All right. So we will swing and swing. Signal Pest is going to do its thing. So that will be 6 damage. But yeah. All right. Chromatic Star, sure. All right, yeah, Bogart, man, no gobos. All right, so we'll take a peek. Oh, look at that, we got a Gleeful Demolition. So turn 4, we might be in a position to save ourselves. So we would have played Chromatic Star. Then let's see here. So we play Chromatic Star, and Gleeful Demolition. That will create our gobbles. And we can go boom, boom, Goblin Grenade the gobbles, which will do 10 damage. So 16, I mean, not bad. So probably a good mulligan lesson there. I'm still learning the mulligans with this myself. So let's see here. I will say I definitely enjoy the deck. It's very fun to play. The sideboard gives you wiggle room if you want to bring out a couple more goblins. You know, if you're going against a blue deck, the goblin pile drivers are great to have a play set. The blue player hates the pile driver. All right, so we'll do that. Let's cut him up there, Chuck. Let's see if we can do a little better. I think we can. All right. See if I can be the mulligan guide expert that I want to be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sure. All right, now that looks a lot better. Yeah, I think we can deal with this. All right, we will play our Mountain. Sure. All right, and I think we will just tap our Mountain. And I think we will play our Chromatic Star. Sure. All right. Pass the turn. Oh, yeah. All right. So. There we go. This is what we're going to do. So we'll tap 1. We'll play Koldatha Rebirth. We will target our own. Make our gobos. Sure. All right. So we have some gobbles with the blobos here. Ba-boom. All right. Perfect. We will pass our turn. Ooh. All right. Well, gotta say, not the worst. So we'll tap one. We'll play Signal Pest. Being all the free creatures, it's not so bad. There's 16 lands in here. So this send in 2, 4, 6. All right, if it got through, so that would be 6 damage. Sure. All right. I'm gonna pass the turn. All right, but watch what we can do here. Yeah, Signal Pest would have attacked with us. Oh, we've got a Memnite. All right. So I think what we will do, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and let's tap one. We'll play our Memnite for free, I think, just because. And with our 1 red, we will sacrifice a goblin, but we'll do that after we swing in. So we'll swing in there. 2, 4, 6. So that brings our damage up. We've dealt 12 damage. And with that red mana, we'll do Goblin Grenade on our secondary main. Sacrifice this goblin to deal 5 more damage, which is 17. So that's not that bad. And that 5 damage, like, I love the sacrifice damage because you don't have to worry about blockers. The damage is getting through, you know what I mean? You know what I mean, Gene? All right, let's pull one more and just see. All right, we got a Bushwhacker. So, yeah. All that with 1 mana. So there at 17, we just tap one, sack out another goblin, and call it a day. All right, let's shake him up and get in there. I'm having fun with this. This is a pretty fun deck to do this with because you're breaking your things, which is fun. I'm going to break the fax machine, says Goblin Jeff, and I'll help you do it, says Goblin Joe. Right, Jeff and Joe? Are you guys going to break some fax machines, like in Office Space? All right, we're going to shake these up really good. I tell you, these have been bad hands, and I should have probably mulliganed, but you know what? I think it's important to see what you can do with a bad hand sometime. Am I right? Am I right? And that's what goldfishing is, right? There's our cut. Boof, boof. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, all right, Goblin deck. You're just being rude today. All right. In fact, no, I'm not going to. I had a thought. I was like, you know what? For being so rude, I will give you a bridge shuffle. But no, I'm not going to do that. That's too rude. You don't want to get down in the dirt with the goblins, you know what I mean? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I'm not hitting it today. 7. There we go. All right. So this will be mulligan 2. So this is a good lesson too. So we're going to mulligan to 5 and see what we can do. All right. Could we shake them up better? I don't know. When you hear those new cracking, oh, I hate it. All right. Boom, a boom, a do. There we go. Come on now, do your thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Well, I think we're gonna Ornithopter and Bauble. It's got to be. All right. All right, boom. So, play our mountain. We will play the bauble. We'll tap the mountain. We'll Gleeful Demolition. So now we have 2 cards in hand. All right, so let's make those goblins. Boom. These are Phyrexian goblins. Not that it matters. And those ones are upside down. Because you know what? Why not? All right. So pass our turn. All right. Oh, goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. All right. Well, drew my Goldatha, so that makes me just wish I kept one of those artifacts. But what can you do? Am I right? All right, so I think we'll swing like that for 3. All right, sure. And you think on our secondary main, we will do Goblin Grenade and sacrifice that. So that will bring the damage up to 8. All right, and we will get rid of the gobble. All right, and we'll pass. Come on back now. Oh, it's a bobble. Look at that. All right, perfect. So I think we'll play the bauble, right, and tap this. We'll do our Goldatha Rebirth on the bauble. We will make 3 gobbles. There we go. All right, and we will send in 2 of our gobbles, and if that damage got through, that would bring our damage up to 10. Sure. All right. So. Holy moly. All right, so I guess we'll do that. We'll play Bushwhacker even though we didn't kick it. Kick it! All right. And let's go ahead and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, again, we have 1 mana on the board. And yeah, this on our next turn, swinging in with everybody, we could do that. And that would send us home. So, I guess that was kind of cool with the mulligans. We got to see that it's okay to mulligan down to 5, and we were just happy enough to get 1 land, so as it were. Yeah, I'm trying to think. You know, a playset of Ragavan would be good in the deck, probably, just for getting the hasty critter, the treasure token. I could see a playset of Ragavan being pretty good in this deck. I don't think a breach line would be where you'd want to go too much because you're not necessarily like creating a storm. I think a play set of Ragavans. I think you maybe splash in some little other color. And let's think. What else can we do with this? Yeah, I don't know. I can tell you I'm not going to be getting any Ragavans to put in here anytime soon. But maybe something else. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Yeah. That's fine. Okay. Let's go like this. We'll go boom, tap. We'll play Signal Pest. Pass turn. Come on back now. Alright. And to go there. Sure. We've got a bubble. All right, so we're gonna go like this: 1, 2, and gosh, I'm trying to think now. Would this be a good time to play the Goblin Pile Driver? I'm trying to think. Now, if I could get a way to get the Goblin Pile Driver, I won't have the mana on that. I'm going to try. All right, we'll do this. Tap, tap. We'll Goldatha, and we'll Gleeful. So that's going to be 6 gobbles for us. Boom. All right. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There's our gobbles. Okay. All right, pass the turn. Draw. Oh, we've got an Ornery Thopter. All right, we'll play our thing. We'll play our Ornery Thopter. And we will tap 2. And let's play Goblin Pile Driver. And we'll swing in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 is our damage. And this isn't the best for turn 3, but watch what's going to happen on turn 4 if we can get these guys through. All right, let's see what we're going to be drawing here. How about that? What are we going to draw? It's a mountain. That doesn't matter to us. All right, so let's go ahead and swing in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is going to get plus 12, plus 12. Swinging in for 13. So if that damage went through, that would be lethal. But again, little slower than I've seen it be playing. And I cannot wait to get this playing up against some very top tier decks, because it's really fun. Sometimes a win against like a top tier deck with a budget deck is way better. Like, have you ever gone to a Friday Night Magic with like a $45 mono red deck and like beat out a lot of decks? It's really fun. And then when you bring your expensive modified really well decks, like when I bring 8 rack, then and it's a mean, brutal, optimized deck, then the next week you bring a budget deck and maybe you get the floor wiped with you. It's just a way to spread the love a little bit, you know? Unless you're playing in a tournament or something, it's fun. Play those budget decks because those budget wins are priceless. Ooh, you see what I did there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Can we get a priceless hand? That's fine. That is more than fine. Look at those gleefuls. I mean, I don't know. That's kind of overload, really. I'm tempted. All right, let's go with it. Boom. Tap. We will call out the rebirth. We'll use some different gobbles. How about that? All right. Where are those fancy gobbles? Well, they're in another deck. So, if you saw the tokens, that's where they are. All right, so this is probably, see, we drew Shrapnel Blast. All right, so boom, boom. Now I'm starting to think maybe Underworld Breach. I don't know though. That slot. Am I right? All right, we're gonna do this. 1, 2, 3, and we'll do the 3 damage. And we will tap 1. What am I thinking? I thought I had must have been thinking about my last hand. I was gonna say I thought I had Goblin Grenade, but no dice, man. Damage to break. All right. You're just asking, you shall receive. Okay. All right. So we'll go boom, boom, boom. So that will do. That goes through. That's 6 damage, and we'll tap it. Go 1 more. So that will bring our damage. Let's see here. 6. So perfect. All right. Bang, bang, bang. 1, 2, 3. And so that our damage is up to 11. Not great, not terrible. All right. We got a Signal Pest. All right. Play our Signal Pest and keep that red mana for what we're going to do. So 2, 4. We'll Shrapnel Blast. Sacrifice that artifact and deals 5. So that's 9. That's going to send us home. So pretty good. Now, with an opponent, you're going to be losing things. You're going to have trouble, which is why there's lightning bolts and things like that in the sideboard and pinning needles. So when you run into those troubles, you don't have to necessarily lose the game. You can see what you're playing against, and the second round you can sideboard accordingly. And all manner of things you can do with the sideboard, really. But I like to keep it simple. The idea is goblins breaking artifacts and sacrificing themselves to blow up your opponent. That's where we want to keep it. That's where we like it. Keep it cheap and keep it good and keep it fast. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now my personal deck that I play with all the time, there's 2 of them. One of them is about $600, but then the one that I use for real big time stuff, that's about 1,100, and that is mono black 8 rack. All right. Yeah. I think we can do this. All right. So let's go play our bauble. play our... And should we play our whacker? You know what? I am going to play my whacker. I am going to play the whacker. We'll crack our bobble and we'll take a peek. Oh, that's good. All right. So we'll pass that turn. All right. Play a mountain. And, oh, I forgot to draw. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, I got to draw. Okay. So I drew, the mountain I drew would have been my bobble draw. The signal pest would have been my draw. All right. Okay. Let's see here. What am I going to do here? I think, yeah, let's do that. All right, we'll tap 2. We'll play Goblin Pile Driver. And we'll pass the turn. Oh, we got a mountain. All right, so I think we'll go 1, 2. We'll play our other Goblin Pile Driver, and we'll play 1 and do our Signal Pest. All right, we'll send these 2 in. So, that'll be 3 damage. Pass turn. All right, cool. All right, check these apples out, buddies. All right, turn 4. We'll go 1, 2. Let me see here. We'll do this first. All right. Let's go 1, 2, 3. But these will be 3 2s. And we will send in the signal pest. So these are 4, 2, 2, 1, 4, 2. So 8, 9, 10. So that would be 10 damage. We already had 3. So let's go ahead and tap 1 and 2. And we will do Goblin or Goldatha Rebirth. Hit the signal pest. We will create our 3 Goblin tokens. We will sacrifice 1 right away. We will sacrifice 1 for Goblin Grenade to deal 5 more damage. So that's pretty good. And that's going to put us, we got 2 Goblins. That's going to pump up our guys. So turn 5, let's see what we can pull. All right, get that in the graveyard. And look at that, we're top decking. But it's an Ornithopter and it's a flyer. And who cares? We can block with it later, right? So that would be lethal. Should we shake him up again? What's our time at? 22 minutes? All right, we'll do 1 more. So it wasn't like, oh my gosh, what a great goldfish. We'll goldfish this again in the future because this is pretty fun to goldfish. So it's something we'll want to explore moving forward. That sounds like something a principal would say. Do you remember back in school when you did bad stuff and you were in trouble and the teacher's like, moving forward with the artifact. The goblins broke the fax machine. Look at take a look at the thumbnail there. Yeah. you goblin students, I tell you, breaking everything. They just don't have the temperament for technology. All right. Cut 'em, Chuck. All right, this will be the epic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, this is going to be the good ones. I don't hate it. All right, we'll go like this. Boom. Tap. Bobble. Signal pest. Crack that bobble. Take that peek. All right. Pass the turn. Draw with our opponent. Our upkeep. Oh, it's a pest. All right, let's play our land. Tap these 2. Methinks. I think I'll play the Goblin Pile Driver. So we will pass the turn. All right, play our mountain. So, ooh, look at this, watch. This is going to be the beautiful thing, Jerry, the beautiful thing. We'll play Goldatha Rebirth, targeting our signal pest, unfortunately. That's an unfortunate thing, but it must be done. And We cast a spell. So we're going to play the Surge Cost. Enters the battlefield, the Surge Cost was paid. Other creatures you control get +1/+0 and gain haste. So what are we going to have here? We're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 for each goblin attacking with it. So, isn't that a thing? That's a lot of damage. And I think because of that damage, let's just see. Oh, it's a Memnite. Who cares? All right. But because of that damage that we were able to get through there, what I think is that we should shake these up again, Tony. What do you think, Tony? Yeah, well, that sounds pretty good. Perfect. I think so, too. All right. So this is just the standard deck list. We have not sideboarded anything. All right. Just make sure you got those in the right order. Don't you hate it when you shuffle your cards all willy-nilly? I do. In fact, I think do I have one? No. Those full art mountains, you can kind of get them flipped over and not notice it sometimes. Like all full art lands. It's like, oh, kind of can't tell sometimes. But I think we're good. All right. One more push into there. Go like that and fold them in. Fold that bread, my friend. Or make that croissant dough, right? All right. So here's our cut. There we go. Put them down. Pick them up. I think we got 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And a little land heavy. We've learned our lesson, I think, and we are going to mulligan that, friends. And what a shame, because we shook them up so good, Tony. All right. Anyways, yeah, you got to mulligan that. I mean, what if we just kept pulling those? That'd be awkward, and my video would be dumb, and everybody'd be like, you're dumb, Mr. Artifact Deck. Maybe you're a big wacky goblin that doesn't understand technology. I'm not, okay? I have an IQ of 158. Leave me alone. All right. Anyhow, I'm gifted, okay? That's what they call it. Bang, boom. All right. Perfect. Okay. Can we do it again? No, there's 6 here. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, and one of them we gotta poop away. But you know what? I think that's fine. Just because we can poop away a mountain to the bottom. All right, there we go. Surely. Let's play this pretty mountain. Maybe a signal pest. And an ornery ornithopter. And I think we'll pass the turn. We've got a pest. All right, so we'll go like this. We will play the pile driver. All right. I guess we can swing in here and swing in here, so that will be 1 damage. All right. Okay, there's we go. That's gonna make me happy. All right. So. All right. Boom, boom. I wish I didn't have to mulligan that mana, because do you see what I could do? All right. Anyways, we'll play the Bushwhacker for its kicker. Gets the haste, so we'll go 1, 2. So everything gets +2/+0, except that. So 3. So 2. 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10. 11. Okay. So 11 damage. That's pretty good. All right. Anyways, let's pull one more. And then we'll call it a 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready, and it's time to go. All right, so let's go ahead and do... I guess we'll play a signal pest. What the heck? All right, let's go boom, 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 boom. Do that damage, and secondary main phase, we will whack that whacker and do 5 extra damage. So I think that'll be it. So that's how it wins. That's what it does. I think it's very Friday Night Magic doable. We'll see how it does. We'll have a lot of games for you guys to check out. I want to take this up against some burn action. We're going to take it up against 8-Rack. We'll do this versus Sometimes That Is Better. We'll do it against Dino Storm. I'll try to get that. I'm still trying to get a guy to come over and do Murktide, man. But he is shy. He says his voice sounds high on camera. Well, Jeffrey, I don't mind. You can sound high on camera all day long. Because that's okay. My voice sounds low on camera. Anyways, I digress. There it is. Hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. Boy howdy. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see yous on the next one.